Yes, it is Nerdydollgirl here. It is Halloween time, and this is as good as it's gonna get today. Unfortunately, this weather is super bad for my fibromyalgia, and so I've been really sick and not been able to do any videos for you guys other than my giveaway video where you didn't have to see my face. But this is my absolute favorite time of the year, even though it's crappy for my body. I love Halloween. I love dressing up. This is kind of like the lamest version of my dress up that I could possibly do for you guys. I really wanted to get all dressed up. I have a Maleficent costume. I've done Day of the Dead. I love Halloween so much. But just not been feeling well, so this is kind of the best I could do. But I've got my beautiful Evie here, who is just gorgeous, and she is like uber Halloweenish. And Evie, I love the name Evie, as you can see. So this is Evangeline, and then obviously my smart doll Santa, who I've called Evie, short for Evelyn. I have her all dressed up for Halloween, guys. So this is a hat I got at the dollar store. Creepy little skeleton hand with some blood. And this is a doll heart t-shirt, blouse. Her funky hair from Taobao. And I love this. This is actually like a little like sleevelet that you could get at the dollar store last year. And if you watched my video last year of various things that you can buy for your dolls at the dollar store, I kind of reviewed that and how you can kind of like look at things and say, oh, well, that's gonna fit my doll, and just kind of give you some ideas. So yes, we're all ready for Halloween. Poor E.G. who's back there is, Ashia. He does not have a costume yet, so he's just sitting with Harley for now. But I'm going to put both my Evies down because I have Halloween tags to do. So, before I start my Halloween tags, I just want to thank everybody again for entering my contest for my 360 subscribers, and congratulations again to the winners. Now, I think it's Miss Bumper won the overalls, which I'm not sure where I put those, but you have yet to contact me, Miss Bumper, so please contact me. I'm going to give you another week to contact me, and if I haven't heard from you in a week, then I'm going to redo the draw for the SD overalls, okay? So we're not adding any more new people, just I'll redraw from the people that had already entered. So please contact me if you want your overalls, okay? All right, so I actually took two Halloween tags and put them together so that I could answer the questions. I'm going to turn this off because it's a little bit distracting. Okay, so I have done the two Spooky BJD Monster Tag. Now this is at least 2 years old, this tag, but I just found it, so I thought, I'll try it. So the first one is Werewolf. How has the hobby transformed you? Well, I have been transformed by the hobby in so many ways. I've met so many amazing people doing this hobby, and I've made lots of friends, and it's really transformed me from being someone who is very introverted and internal to someone who has kind of opened up a lot from this hobby and from meeting all these amazing people, and obviously doing this channel. I mean, if you even watch a video from my first video from the first time I started to now, I think I've changed quite a lot. I feel a lot more confident in front of the camera. I still am insecure, but I feel much better than I did the first time. So that there's just so many things that transform me in this hobby. Okay, vampire. The dreaded sun. How do you feel about and cope with yellowing, or more generally, the aging of these dolls? So this is talking mostly about resin dolls, because I find that I haven't really seen yellowing or discoloration on other dolls like vinyl dolls unless you leave them in dark clothes or stuff like that. The big thing with vinyl that scares me is cracking, because some of my toner BJDs that I've had for a really long time, especially around the shoulders, they crack, and that is a death sentence for them, because once they crack, like, it's horrible. And then if you like, you know, when I was getting out of them, it was hard to sell them because of the cracked shoulders, even though it's pretty common occurrence. But for yellowing, like, poor Chloe over here, Sookie, she is normal skin, and I find that she's pretty like warm toned now, but she's like a normal skin tone, and I really haven't seen much yellowing, so I've been really lucky. I know that it's also, I try and keep them, like, they're not in the sun here, and also I know French resin tends to yellow more. So yeah. Okay, Frankenstein's monster. Have you ever modded a doll? Tell us about it. If you could magically try and mod without fear of failure, what would you like to try? So I've never modded a doll because that freaks the heck out of me. I am pretty sure that I would break off their noses or anything that I was trying to do. So I have not modded a doll. But I think it would be really cool to be able to do that. I think I would probably start with my vinyls, and, you know, like, Asha's eyes are very small compared to Smart Dog Girl. So if I was ever going to try and mod, maybe I'd make his eyes a little bit bigger. But at the price they are, I'm just too afraid to do that. But I think it'd be really fun to be able to be creative and make your dolls be different and unique. So I don't know, there's so many things you could do with a doll, like extending the chin, cutting the chin down a little bit. I would love to make fangs on a doll because I love vampires and all that sort of stuff. And I still have not had a vampire doll, so I really want a vampire doll someday. So maybe I might mod teeth if I could ever figure out how to do that. Zombie. Have you ever caught the marketplace virus? Name some unplanned purchases that jumped out and infected you. So I don't, like I've said like a million times before, I only spend money that I get from selling my own doll stuff already. So I don't necessarily have like the disposable income to just be like, oh, that's awesome, I'm gonna buy that, without really having to put a lot of thought into it. But like my Blythe that I got off Taobao, I kind of was like, ooh, I'm gonna try that because she was such a good price. And probably clothes. I've bought some clothes that are like, ooh, that is so nice, and I'm gonna just buy it because it's just, I have to get it. So I've definitely had that feeling, but I've never been like, bought something and then be like, really shocked at myself. I might have regretted purchases, but not anything that's really standing out to me on. Unfortunately, I can't say that I have. Skeleton. What's your favorite body sculpt? And you forget it, and it says forget heads. That is so hard. That is so super hard. That's a really hard question. I love the way that Danny has sculpted their bodies. They're just so gorgeous. I love both the girl bodies and the boy bodies. I love, I gotta get him out. She has, chest is just, like, I'm gonna show you off, boy. Like, his chest and everything is just so nice, and like that little, it is so well made. But I love minifee bodies. I think they are gorgeously sculpted. So probably minifee, Fairyland, and Smart Doll are my two favorite body sculpt. Sorry. Body sculptures are definitely the Smart Doll bodies and the minifee bodies. Okay, witch. There we go. We have our witch here, and she has her own witch. Okay, sorry, evil fairy. Evil fairy. I'm all over the place today, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, name some dolls that are magical. Seeing them on your dashboard inspires you. Can be general sculpts or specific dolls owned by talented friends. Oh my lord, this one is really hard. There's so many dolls that just take my breath away and inspire me. Like Zoom, their dolls, Zoom, are just gorgeous. Benika, I think Benika. I can't remember what the sculpts, the company name is, but she's a vampire. And I love her sculpt, and she's very inspiring and makes me think of all sorts of awesome ideas and stories for her. I don't know, just really unique, creative dolls are just so inspiring. I like things that are just different and out of the box. All right. Ghost. That one that got away. Do any limited or rare dolls haunt you to this day? Well, Benika, because I'm pretty sure she was limited. And so she's really hard to get. Jury. I think that's how you say her name. Jury minifee head. Oh my lord. Now it haunts me, but it doesn't haunt me because I wasn't really aware of minifees before when she came out, or if I wasn't aware enough to know about her until she was gone. So she haunts me because I wish that I could have gotten her, but she just got away. I can't afford her. She's just too much. I really like I've been liking the Danny, one of his new limited dolls, the boy. I thought he was really cool, but again, I just couldn't afford him. But there's tons of dolls that I see and I want, but I just can't get. So yeah, it's really hard. There's so many. Freddy Krueger. What is your worst doll nightmare? Has it happened or not? My worst doll nightmare is either a fire, because I don't know what else I could possibly do to protect my dolls. Breakage, definitely breakage. Like, I'm very klutzy, so I worry that if I dropped one of my dolls that they would break into a million pieces and then they'd be gone. Especially the ones like my minifee Suki, because she has been painted by my friend. Same with Harley, and I worry because, you know, they're one of a kind faces, and it would be devastating to lose those. All of my Tonner BJDs, the thought of losing them is just heart crushing, because again, they're all one of a kind face ups, and also they're you can no longer get them. So losing them would be, I don't even want to think about it. But yeah, so those are the things that would really upset me. Okay. And also if I could never buy another doll, because that's kind of a nightmare to me. If I could never buy another doll or any more clothes or any more outfits or, outfits, clothes, any more wigs or stuff like that, that would suck. Okay. Jason Voorhees. I'm not a big like horror fan, so I don't know. I'm guessing that's Jason. If you're gonna make Halloween costumes for your dolls, or if you plan to, what costume would you make? And I'm having things fall on me. Well, I made her I just put it together, the witch's costume. But if I could make a costume, I would love to make a Maleficent costume. I love Maleficent. She's my favorite. Yeah, I think a Maleficent costume would rock. So yeah, a Maleficent costume. Chucky. Ugh. Did you guys watch that movie? Oh my lord. I don't even know why I did this. I am like kind of perverse because I hate horror movies and I hate violence, but there's this sick like desire to watch things that you're not supposed to watch. Like, I don't know if you guys have that, but I definitely have that, where I know it's gonna upset me, but I kind of still want to watch it. And so the Chucky movies just creep me out, but I did watch at least the first couple. Okay, have you ever been scared of dolls or certain dolls? Be honest. Definitely. Absolutely. I think dolls are so realistic and they're little people in my mind, that it's just, some of them are just super creepy. There are people out there who that like horror dolls, especially like, there's this one company that makes ones that it's literally just, now please don't be offended, it's just a personal preference, but they're like just the skeleton bit at the bottom and then their chest and blood, and I don't like those. I used to collect antique dolls, and some of them are creepy as I'll get out, because I don't know, there's just this history or something, and then just their eyes, and some of them have little teeth, and it's, so yes, I definitely have been creeped out by some dolls, and you know, having a bunch of eyes staring at you, especially at night, can be creepy. But none of my dolls have ever really creeped me out, so it's mostly just dolls that are not mine. All right. Paranormal activity. So I'm going to put all these down below, and none of these are mine, guys, and I apologize if I do get the people who made them's names wrong, but I'm going to try and put them down below as who the original people who made these are, because I want to give them a shout out. Thank you guys for making these questions. So paranormal activity. What's the creepiest thing that has happened to you that involved your dolls? No, like, that's what I'm saying. I don't really have anything creepy to do with my dolls that I can think of. Like, I don't really get creeped out by my own dolls. And you guys know that I've dealt with a lot of paranormal stuff in my own life. And I have sensed and seen ghosts, but never to do with my own personal dolls. So I don't really have a story for that, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, an American Werewolf in London. What would your doll dress up for as for blah, 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 blah. What would your dolls dress up as for Halloween? Well, like I said, I would do Maleficent. I like when you're doing Halloween stuff, I like things that are creepy when you're doing a Halloween costume. So I would want to do creepy for my dolls, like Day of the Dead is not supposed to be creepy. It's a celebration of the people's lives. But some of them, the makeup and stuff can be kind of cool and creepy. But yeah, Day of the Dead, vampires. I wanted to dress up this year as Tree Crew or another grounder from the 100 because I think they look super awesome. So it'd be awesome to have a doll that's like made to look like a grounder with the cool makeup and everything. So yeah, those are the ones that I can think of. The Shining. That is a creepy ass movie. Sorry, I said the wrong one. A bad word. The Shining. Are your dolls the trick or treat kind? Some of them are trick kinds, the ones that are mischievous. Like, I think that in good fun, Evie would be like a trickster because she just seems like that kind of girl. And same with Nevaeh. I think she would be a trickster. But a lot of my dolls are really sweet, so I think they would be more of the treat kind. Okay, Cabin in the Woods. Which one of your dolls would come with you into a creepy old house in the middle of the night, and who would run away screaming? If one doll, which would they do? Okay, so I have more than one doll, obviously. Definitely my Sookie is very sensitive, so I don't think she would be able to come with me. I think she would probably run away screaming, or at least like not even get to that part of, like, to that point of even getting to the house. I think Evangeline would come with me because she's like, she lives in a house that's haunted. I think I would bring Evelyn, Evie, because she is so fun and like, I think she would just make me laugh and kind of help me through it. I would bring Bowie because he's very protective. I don't know about Ashia. I don't know what Ashia would do. So I'm going to just say those ones for now. Okay. Dawn of the Dead. The zombie apocalypse is upon your dolls. Would they be among the survivors or the ones first bit? I'm going to say they would survive because I'm a survivor and a Spitfire kind of person. And I'm pretty certain that, I don't know, I just can't imagine my dolls not fighting back because it's just, no, I think they'd fight back. Maybe some of them would get bitten, but I think they'd fight back. Okay, Frankenstein. Would you ever want your dolls to come alive for one night? They'd keep their doll size and shell. Absolutely. That would be freaking awesome. Like I said, like, all my dolls are awesome and none of them scare me, so it's not like that would be something that would keep me from wanting it to happen. I personally think that they come alive at night and have parties. Like, I honestly do. I think that we put so much life and stuff into our own dolls that there has to be a little bit of a residue of that. And so I think that would be awesome. I would love that. I would totally love that. Okay. So this is the last question, guys. 13 Ghosts. Scary movie time. Would the company of a doll help? Or are they safer on the shelf where they won't be thrown across the room at the first jump scare or be crushed when you fell asleep because you're cool like that? Okay, well, first of all, I am not cool like that. I would not fall asleep in a creepy situation. I think I wouldn't want my dolls because I said before, I'm a Spitfire, I'm a fighter. So I would be constantly going like this, like being on edge, ready. And if you scare me, I will scream and probably like flail. So no, I would not want my dolls there. I would want them safely in their cabinet or on their chair or whatever. No, I would not want them to be there. Now, I'd probably like a stuffy with me because a stuffy you can't really hurt, but it'd be nice to have that comforting, you know, thing with you, and if you throw it, it's not gonna break. So yeah, not a doll. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I apologize that I am going to probably be pretty limited this time of year with my videos. So not for like the whole time, but definitely during the time when the seasons change, like from summer to fall to winter, it's a big change for my body. So some days I'm just in too much pain to be able to do things. So I'm gonna keep trying and doing at least one every weekend. But if I don't, guys, I'm sorry, because I love you guys and I definitely want to be making my videos. It's just I've got to take care of myself. So hopefully I'll be back next week. I love you all. I'm at over 400 subscribers. Oh my goodness. Anyways, I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'm going to put all those questions down below. And if you do the video, guys, please let me know, because I would love to watch them, okay? Have an awesome, happy Halloween. Be safe and have lots of fun, okay? Talk to you later. Bye.